The Office of the Prime Minister Press Office is the primary liaison between the Fourth Estate and the Office of the Prime Minister and Cabinet.
Every day, we are working to build a more inclusive economy and a stronger, safer country.
Hear all of the latest developments as the Davis administration carries out the broad mandate of progress and change. Our live weekly press briefings provide full access to current newsmakers on the most topical issues of the day. We facilitate prompt responses from cabinet ministers on the latest reports and get answers on the issues that matter to you.
Will any penalties be levied against the
OPM Press Now, keeping you in the know.
The Office of the Prime Minister's weekly press conference keeps Bahamians in the know. Each week, we also feature a new Bahamian food business.
Many of these businesses were started during the pandemic, and they really highlight Bahamian resilience and ingenuity. Today, we have
Kathy's Bakery,
Nutty Bavarian Bahamas.
proud owner of Sensational Goodies Pastries.
Get your small business featured in the weekly OPM press conference and share your dream with the country.
Well, good morning, everyone. It's good to see you all, and welcome to the weekly press briefing of the Office of the Prime Minister. I would be remiss to convene this press briefing without acknowledging and honoring the memory of former broadcaster, the late Cabinet Minister and Member of Parliament, the Honourable Obie Wolshcombe. A trailblazer in broadcasting, a respected voice in politics, and a man of the people, the Honourable Obie Wolshcombe's broad presence in the affairs of the Bahamas, I believe, has sealed his place in history and left a legacy that will inspire achievement in politics, journalism, and beyond for many years to come. He departed the stage of life with a full agenda, but in so doing, left an example of what it meant to continue the climb of progress. May his parting remind us all of what it means to be present and to accept the call of purpose. I will ask you now to stand with me as we observe a moment of silence in honor of the late Obadiah Hercules Wolshcombe. Thank you very much. Well, this morning we welcome two presenters, Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture, the Honourable Mario Bolag, who is supported by a very enthusiastic group here from the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture, along with Senator Quintin Lightbourne. Now, Minister Bolag and his team will give details of plans for Youth Month, which will be featured during the month of October, involving a packed calendar of events celebrating our youth, of course, and their achievements. We will begin, though, with a major announcement by Bahamas Development Bank Chairman, Mr. Senator Quintin Lightbourne. For quite some time, the BDB has been working to broker a deal to secure funding for business development and a series of other national initiatives. Senator Lightbourne will explain how the funds were derived and the proposed scope of projects to which this funding may be applied. Please welcome Senator Lightbourne.
Thank you, Keisha. Good morning. Today, I stand before you to address a momentous occasion in the history of the Bahamas, and at the Bahamas Development Bank, an institution that has played a pivotal role in shaping of the economic landscape of our beloved nation. We gather here not just to mark an approval for capitalization. We gather here to witness a historic transformation, a new day at the Bahamas Development Bank. It has been a long and arduous journey for the Bahamas Development Bank since the last capitalization approval in 2005. For nearly 2 decades, this institution has endured a capital drought that has hindered its ability to fulfill its mandate in supporting development of our Bahamian economy. Today, I'm proud to say that this is a point of change, the Cabinet Office of the Bahamas has approved a $30 million capitalization from the Afram Exim Bank. The approval of this funding reflects a historic transformation of the Bahamas Development Bank. We have essentially rebuilt this institution from the ground up, instilling best practices in our policies, operations, and governance. Complemented with the revitalized vision and strategic plan, our dedicated staff has labored tirelessly to bring a startup-like energy infused with the wisdom and experience accrued over nearly 5 decades of providing essential funding to our nation's entrepreneurs. The impact of this capital infusion will reverberate throughout our beautiful country, not just within New Providence. The Bahamas Development Bank is a development bank for the entire nation, and we are committed to ensuring that at every chance and at every corner and every island within our archipelago, that the benefits of this realization is revitalized. We are currently collaborating with partners to create real-time opportunities for business growth, particularly focusing on family island development. We are dedicated to enhancing food security by investing in smart agricultural solutions, reducing our dependency on imports, and increasing our exports by expanding the value-added manufacturing sector. Moreover, we aim to diversify and expand our tourism product to unforgettable experiences for our visitors. I would like to say, in addition to this, we are committed to preserving our cultural assets, ensuring that they remain the cornerstone of our tourism industry. Energy efficiency and renewable energy will be the focus for us going forward. Our commitment aligns seamlessly with the Blueprint for Change, which is firmly rooted in the Sustainable Development Goals of 2030. The funding we receive today is a significant step towards bringing our economic prosperity through inclusion and touching the lives of every Bahamian. We are steadfast in our dedication to a sustainable future that respects our environment, our people, and our rich culture. To recap, the facility is open to all Bahamians operating businesses or projects in the sectors in which the bank operates. The standard interest rate between 6.75% to 8% will remain. And in conclusion, today marks a pivotal moment in the history of the Bahamas Development Bank. We are not just receiving capital, we are receiving an opportunity to transform our nation's economic landscape and create a brighter future for all. Today, we will build a Bahamas that is prosperous, sustainable, and inclusive. Thank you for your attention, and let us embark on this exciting journey of transformation, growth, in hand in hand. Thank you. Good morning, how you doing?
I'm good. We understand that you are the co-convention chair for the upcoming convention. Can you just tell us what plans are looking like for that?
Okay, thank you. So the plans still remain the same for November 9th to 10th at the Bahama Resort. Definitely, we're moving forward. We remember the memory of the late Honorable Obadiah Wilchcomb, and so things are still going as planned as scheduled.
When do you expect to, I guess, have the funds in hand and ready to start disbursements from that money that you gave?
Perfect. By the end of November, funds will be in hand, and we'll be able to be in a position to disperse funding for local businesses.
Do you have businesses in the pipeline now? They're kind of waiting for that funding?
Yes, we do. Matter of fact, we have a few businesses in the pipeline, and once we get the funding has been hit our account, then we'll be able to disseminate. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator. Thank you, Senator Lightbourne. Now we will welcome the team from the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture to announce plans for the upcoming Youth Month and the activities that will follow.
Thank you so very much for having us. The moment we have all been waiting for, with a packed house. We are so excited to be here. We are now excited, drum roll please, to be announcing our theme and logo for 2023-2024. What is it? Yes! Please turn your attention to the screens.
Youth.
Youth. Youth. Excellence is the standard.
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 Youth, excellence is the standard.
Youth, excellence is the standard.
Excellence is the standard.
Hey youth, guess what? Excellence is and will forever be the standard.
We are now very pleased to welcome our minister with his remarks, and then I will return and run you through our calendar of exciting events and activities. Please welcome the Honorable Mario Bole.
Members of the press, all present here, and to Bahamas at wide, good morning. You see they have a lot of excitement and ready to get this youth month going. So I hope that we get the support that we need. But firstly, I want to thank you all for joining us here today as we kick off the National Youth Month under the theme, Youth Standard of Excellence. This month is a celebration of our young leaders, innovators, and change makers who are shaping the future of our nation every day in every way. It is time to recognize the incredible potential that our youth hold and the pivotal role they play in driving progress in our country. The theme, Youth Standard of Excellence, reflects the high expectations we have for our young generation. We believe in their capacity to excel in all aspects of life, from education and entrepreneurship, sports, arts, and community engagement. Our young people are not just the leaders of tomorrow, they are the leaders of today. I repeat, our young people are not just leaders of tomorrow, they are leaders of today. Secondly, I wish to thank the team of the Division of Youth for their hard work and dedication to putting on these events. Over the course of the next 31 days, we will shine a spotlight on the standard of excellence that the youth of our nation have displayed, whether it's excellence in sports, excellence in education, excellence in entrepreneurship, and the many other disciplines that we seek to recognize. As we celebrate this National Youth Month here in the Bahamas, I wish to advise the Commonwealth member countries in 2023 is also the year of youth. At the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in 2022, leaders declared 2023 as the year dedicated to youth-led action and sustainable and inclusive development. Youth Year has been declared simply because we understand the importance that young people play in driving our country forward. The government of the Bahamas therefore remains committed to ensuring that there is a standard of excellence as we empower young people and that there's a standard of excellence as we engage young people. So I invite you to join us in the mission as we continue to move the Bahamas forward, upward, onward together in a standard of excellence. I thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's give it up for our minister. And now, just to take us through the events of our all-exciting calendar. We almost have each day filled, but we will begin tomorrow with a church service at the Hillview Seventh-day Adventist Church. We are inviting members of the public to join us. And then on Sunday, we will be with Bishop Valentino Williams and the City of Life at Life Changers at 9:30 a.m. You're welcome to join us. Everything that we're mentioning today is going to be on our Facebook page, and you can find it via our social media links. And then on Monday, we have a commemorative launch just designed for the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture and the Ministry of Education, happening in our foyer at 10 a.m. You don't want to miss it. The Oren Bailey Pop Band is going to be joining us. And we also have a speech competition called Future Forward with one of our able partners that's happening on October 3rd, Tuesday evening, right at our ministry. You can join us there. And you will see on our calendar that we've highlighted some of the Grand Bahama events as well. So they have a church service on Sunday, and a number of other islands are also having church services. And the Church of God district in Freeport, Grand Bahama, is hosting their youth convention happening from the 4th to the 6th. So we invite persons to join us there. We have our partner for more than 10 years, DJ Godson, in the building. Let's give it up for DJ Godson. Jesus in the Park is happening on Friday, October 6th at BFM. We know that that's going to be a packed house. We also have a partner event, a new event, and Mr. Robards, Chester Robards, is coming up in a moment to share about that. We are hosting the Chick Charney Challenge on October 7th, and that's going to be very, very exciting. We also have Save Our Little Darlings is hosting an annual gala event on Saturday evening. And we also have Night Under the Stars presented by the Bahamas National Youth Choir in honor of the late Cleophas Adderley, and they'll be saying a few words about that. And then another partner of ours, BFM, Bahamas Faith Ministries, they are hosting Youth Sunday on Sunday, October 8th. And then in Grand Bahama, the Pathfinders are having a community service and exhibition event. We in the Division of Youth want to make national observances, and so all month long, the Division of Youth will be going pink as we support those in the fight with breast cancer. And on October 10th, we're also observing World Mental Health Day. We're partnering with the Bahamas Psychological Association for an event. You can stay tuned for details on that. And another of our partners is here, Ms. Tarina Cunningham of Straw Inc., a center for girls. They are hosting an event on October 11th for International Day of the Girl Child. Let's give it up for them. And then on October 12th, first time since the pandemic, we are going to be hosting all of our nominees for National Youth Awards. They will be receiving their medals by the Most Honorable Her Excellency Cynthia Mother Pratt, as we call her. On October 12th, that's an invitation-only event, so we will have all of our nominees in their finest coming to receive their nominee medals. And then we have another partnership with the Church of God of Prophecy. They are hosting an event on Friday, October 13th called Ask Me Anything, and you can find that in yesterday's paper, where they will have a number of individuals who will be subjecting themselves to questions by young people and members of the public. And then on the 14th of October, on Saturday, Grand Bahama is in the spotlight. They are hosting their annual recognition awards, and we are very much looking forward to see who will be taking the top prizes in Grand Bahama. We want to give a shout out to our lead officer in Grand Bahama, Carla Brown-Roca, and Apostle Kenneth Miller, who are leading the way in Grand Bahama. We hope to connect with them at some point during National Youth Month. And then we have a very special event happening on Saturday, October 14th. There is a population of young people who find themselves in our homes. They are wards of the state, and each year the Division of Youth and the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture seeks to engage these young people by hosting what we call a Connect and Paint. It's like a sip and paint, but we know they won't be sipping anything like that. So they will be gathered together in a very closed and private event with members of our team for a day of fun and activities. We think it's important to always include them in all of our events. And then we have a very special partnership that we are excited about with the Bahamas National Drug Council, along with the U.S. Embassy. They will be hosting our youth leaders to a week of events surrounding youth substance prevention. So if you don't have information on that and you are a youth leader, we are asking you to contact us for very special information on that. Grand Bahama is having their speech competition on the 18th of October, and then on the 19th of October, a brand new event by the Division of Youth is our Youth Leaders Hall of Excellence. Youth leaders who have served for 10 years or more. If you haven't been nominated yet, we invite you to bring your nomination so that you can be in the runnings for next year. But we are inducting 5 special persons this year into what we are calling our Hall of Excellence, and those names will be released at a further date. And then, again, our partner, our wonderful partner at BFM, they are hosting the epic event on Friday, October 20th, and a new partner, IOT, It's Our Turn, led by Beijing Rogers. They are celebrating It's Our Turn Day, and we are excited about that. And in Grand Bahama, they have their annual Iron Chef competition, so that's going to be very exciting. And then on Saturday, October 21st, they will be supporting in Grand Bahama the platform event as well as Miss Sunland pageant. And then our biggest week, the most exciting week, is happening at the end of the month on the 22nd, not just in New Providence. In some of our family islands, there will be youth marches and rallies. So we're inviting everyone, man, woman, girl, children, babies, strollers, everything. Come out to the annual Youth March and Rally. Grand Bahama and Abaco are hosting their events on the same day. And then the coveted National Youth Awards is happening on Wednesday, October 25th at 7 p.m. at the Performing Arts Center at the University of the Bahamas. Of course, you want to be there so that you could be all dressed up, all dolled up. We are inviting persons to come out and see who gets the top awards. We have our Prime Minister's Cup, our Minister's Cup, and our Director's Cup, and so many other awards. Our partner, the Church of God of Prophecy, is also hosting their Legacy Awards on the 26th of October. You can contact them for more information. And then our young people are taking to the halls of Parliament for 2 sittings. On Friday, October 27th, there will be Youth in Parliament. And then on Monday, the 30th, Youth will return to the Senate. We reintroduced that event last year. It was a rousing success, and so we had to have it back again this year. And then we are very excited about a special event that we'll be hosting on the island of Exuma for the first time, a sip and paint event with some of the young people there. You can contact the Division of Youth at 502-0644 for more information on how you can be a part of that event. We will be releasing a calendar that will have all of the other islands' activities. We have, just an explosion of activities that are happening on Inagua, Crooked Island, Long Key, Rum Key, Cat Island, all of the upper islands. No one is being left out this year. So we encourage you to go to our Facebook page. You're going to find all of our information there. You're going to find your frame so that you can make sure that everybody know that you support youth, with excellence being the standard. And with that, we have all of our events covered. So far for New Providence, for Grand Bahama, you will receive more information on all of our Family Island events as the days progress. And we just want to say how grateful we are to have so many of our partners in the building. And so we'll now ask 3 of them to come up and just give 1 minute about their event. So we're now going to invite Mr. Wanya Harris of the INU organization to talk about the Future Forward speech competition.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Dawanya Harris, the president of the INU Youth Organization, and it is just a pleasure to partner with the Ministry of Youth for the Future Forward speech competition, which is it's all about inspiring others and sparking conversations that shape the future. This event, we aim to amplify the voices of our youth, harnessing their potential and inspiring, informing, and empowering others to envision and build a brighter future. This will be held on Tuesday, October 3rd at 6:30 p.m., held at the Ministry of Youth, Sports, and Culture. The public is welcome to join. It is completely free. And we have persons, of course, from the island of New Providence, as well as Freeport, North Eleuthera, and South Andros that will be participating. This event is hosted by Jade Hepburn and Stermon Roll, and we have about 10 persons that will be participating in the finals on October 3rd. So we are excited and we want to see all of you there.
Thank you so much, Dawanya and INU, for your partnership. We also have Mr. Fernanda, who is coming from the Bahamas National Youth Choir, to talk about the very special gala that they're hosting in honor of Cleophas Adley.
Good morning. I am Dexter Fernanda, Director of the Bahamas National Youth Choir. has the privilege of being here with us. As the Ministry of Youth and Sports and Culture, we fall under two divisions. We're youth and we're also culture. We are celebrating our 40th year of existence. You know, we were established in 1983 with the help of the Independent Secretariat under the Winston Sanders. And so this year we're stepping back into one event that culminates with that this one event has everything that we would normally divide out. So where we would have gone to the central bank with the gallery of the events of the 25 countries we've visited and the 26 languages we sing, we're going to have that in our red carpet area as we have our gala event. We are celebrating our own, just showing individuals how you move from a youth into the orange economy. And so we are embracing a lot of individuals this year, all of alumni of the choir who have developed it into the various genres of singing. We have the classical, we have the jazz, and we have Bahamian music. So we have from Lady E, Synovia Pierre, Candice Bostwick, everyone under the sun who's going to come and make this evening an event. We're looking forward to the support as our hashtag is youth and excellence. Excellence is the standard. You know that the Bahamas National Youth Choir looks for the best in all. And so we're coming together with this gala event to pay tribute to all of those, past and present, who have made us this institution that still stands with excellence.
Thank you so much, Mr. Fernanda, and you can visit their page or you can contact the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture for more information on that. We'll now have Chester Robards talk about the exciting Chick Charney Challenge.
Good morning, everyone. I'd like to thank the ministry for including Chick Charney in this year's events. The obstacle course world is growing. It is now included in the 2028 Olympics as part of the modern-day pentathlon, and we have been working since 2015 to get obstacle course racing going in the Bahamas. I'm sure we get a blessing at some point. The minister's been part of one of our events, and so is the senator and his fraternity. And so we're trying to put obstacle course racing out there. We want, as we develop it, for our youth to be a part of the Olympics one day. That's my dream. And I hope that's some other people's dream as well as we move forward. So we're gonna have an exciting course for them. We're gonna have some crawls, some climbs, rope climbs, we're gonna have wall climbs, we're gonna have monkey bars and our multi-rig out there. And we hope to see some fast, nimble, and excited kids out there testing out the course and seeing what they can do. So thank you again.
Thank you so much, and that's just 3 of our partners that we have allowed to be highlighted just for a moment today, but we have so many others who are joining us in the room, and there are so many others who are joining us around the country and around the world. We want to again shout out Save Our Little Darlings who's in the building. Let's hear it for them. As well as It's Our Turn, they're here. Straw Incorporated is here. Some of our youth parliamentarians are here. We have Queens in Action in the building. We have DJ Godson and our Jesus in the Park event. A representative from Church of God of Prophecy is here, their National Youth Director, Dr. Gandhi Thompson. We also have Dr. Corey Roll from BFM who is here. Am I missing any other persons? No, we have everyone covered. And we want to say a very special thank you again to all members of the media who support everything that the division does. We call and you all show up, and we want to acknowledge in this fashion how grateful we are for the support that we receive from the media and the Office of the Prime Minister Communications, Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture Communications, and we look forward to a fruitful and successful event because we want to shine a spotlight on youth having excellence as their standard.
With different organizations with the ministry.
Yeah, thank you for your question. It's always important to have partnerships with various youth organizations throughout the land and bread of Commonwealth of the Bahamas. You know, the ministry is only as of a head of an octopus. And if we don't get the arms of assistance from these organizations, we will never be able to advance, engage, and empower the young people throughout the land and breadth of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. No more.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you to Senator Lightbourne. Thank you, Minister, and thank you, Mrs. Neely, for that very comprehensive presentation. Excellence is the standard. It's stuck in my head. Am I still a youth? I want to participate. Chester, you got to get me signed up for the Chick Charity Challenge. Listen. Okay, thank you very much. We got the hookup right there. Thank you. Are there any further questions on anything else? All right. Well, thank you very much. With that, we end today's press conference. Thank you, everyone, for coming, and have a great weekend.